Greetings, my name is Mr.Bonesworths, and welcome to what should be the end of Outer Wilds. It's it's been a more delayed episode than normal, most because I've been super nervous, very nervous. Because I'm gonna be honest, let's pause it right here. I don't want to lose all this. Like, I know, might be silly to think that, but I've started this before a lot of things. It was after my first stream, after Dying Light, well, pretty much in between, before DBD. Each one of these sections have a memory for me to hold dearly, and the thought of losing it is concerning. I don't know if my logs go away if I die. I haven't died when I completed the game the first time. But now, we've done our thing. We have collected almost, I'm pretty sure, all the entries for the stranger. We saw our dear friend, who was the prisoner, as deep cell. And deep in the cell, forced to be stuck there till the end of time. A lonely existence because they dared to defy the fear of their people. Maybe at the end we'll see him, or maybe this will just be a dead end, but let's see. Right now I have to remember the code. That would be Giants Deep. So, it's L, bow tie, and weird S. That's how I always remembered it. Now, just in case, I'm taking a picture. If I ever look away at chat, since I am streaming this, I've streamed every one of these episodes, then so be it. I also wanted to make sure I just did this in the right mood. I didn't want to think, hey, I'm sad today, let's play Outer Wilds to cheer me up. Or, I'm so and so forth. I have to be careful now, especially. I'm glad I stopped playing this again. I'm glad people have been watching the videos, like 50-something viewers. Hopefully those are people and that's just bots, but I doubt that is the case. Oh jeez. Ooh, ooh. That's for certain, and there we go. Now I think I did last time when I first beat the game. I think I just went at the campfire, but now let me just get my thoughts. I thought, let the sand stop flowing, leave my ship here, get ready for the end. I believe the place I have to go for getting into the actual center of this planet is blocked by a cactus, and when the thing gets right overhead, the portals will be revealed and I can just go in. Like the first time I actually attempted to do this, I did the first try, and it wasn't quite gone yet, so I had plenty of time. At least that's what I kept thinking, I have plenty of time. In reality, when I think back to that, I'm just like, you have plenty of time, but no room for error. You're in a giant, thorny place full of fish that want to eat you. Now, I believe I remember the passage. I have to follow the signal. Let me actually do that real quick. Change my... How do I lock onto signal? Let's see, and scout launcher. Well, retrieve. I'm being silly. Let's see. View map, maybe? Nope. There's some way. Maybe there's one. Oh, there you go. Quantum Fluxin, distress beacon. There you go. So that will be our guiding force for the first seed. And who knows if I'll be actually making it through the Brumble first time. I'm not as good as a pilot as I used to be. Taking a short break, who knows how well my skills have been weathered down. Flying the ship is not always exactly like riding a bike. Let's follow the planet for a bit as well. I remember jumping across that satellite and the music going with it allowed made you think. Just like when I'm doing this, just like I am above the sun, about to discover something that no Nomai has seen before. Cause who dared fly this? That's what I try to do. I try to fly my ship near the satellite. And I always ended up getting sucked up into the sun. Hello, town. So that's what I again revealed. This is the one that if you try to go into, you're gonna get pricked to death. Oh, let me just go around this one. I have memories of you. But good news is, that means we're having progress. So now that I'm on the bridge, we just keep walking. Avoid the cacti. And save it on oxygen. There is a place here that can allow you to get oxygen back. Let's see if is this it? Nope. Neither is. Maybe this is it. No. Let's give it a sec. Let's go around again. Or not. I should be fine underneath here. Now I go around with it. I thought that was a satellite going past. No. Just the dust of this planet. At some point, when does it become dust, and when does it just become just another particle? I always thought dust was like what comes out of the living things, the residue left behind of the living. Maybe I'm just thinking weirdly. Let's see. This has a cactus right at the doorway where Danny's rain, and it's not. So that means my location is down more. So give me a second. Let's go down and see if it got revealed. Oh no. Oh. I think this is the pull. I hopefully am going straight still. I'll know if I don't see my tower again. we should still be going the same way. Yep, there we are. Hello. I think I used to actually just land on top of this. And then I realized that's kind of silly. Decided not to anymore. Let's see. Now is this it? I think I remember this in particular. I think I'll be kind of close if I do it right in this one. And I have other things to say. Apparently, I'm also just getting over my nerves. Yep, 13 minutes. So that's the one on the other side. Near, but not too near. I was looking for those two factors. Hello, moon. Goodbye, moon. Now, is it too important that I beat it too quickly? No. I have so many thoughts. I'm also just quietly vibing with this. If people haven't been able to tell from the series, I'm not the most effective at this game, as I almost crashed into the planet. But I'm also... Oop. Let's not go crash into the sun, shall we? We... Ooh, shit. Well. A little bit of bump won't do us any harm. So, I'm sure we broke other things. Let's see. Nope, just the cockpit. The most important part. Woohoo. Now, where are we? Yes, we are a little bit too close to the fury of the sand. Let's go more this way. What the frick? Ah! Light a little bit. Why don't we? There he is. The campfire to signal where all the fellow travelers are. One thing I thought about when I first played this game is why can't we take them with? To the end, I mean. To the eye. To a place to a new begin, but in reality, kinda do. We not only take them with spirit, but the memory. A memory that helps build the future of the next universe. A hopefully better one. One of which the future is built on the past. And the future will be the history of others. I enjoyed that fact. That despite all the scary adventures we have to go through, from the horrors of the bramble, which, let's be honest, the all-consuming seed, and anglerfish that are blind but yet will eat virtually anything, is horror. Is scary to think about. That there's just a thing growing the planet that grows in its own space, that breeds that spectacle horror, but yet spreading. It's nothing but thorns, fog, and a warped reality. I kind of still wish I could take him with. Like, we got enough time and technicality. We could take him and their guy, and they could just be in the ship, ready to kickstart. Only one I'm scared to go for is the one that's actually in the bramble. The daredevil himself. But at what the end, what does going to the eye do? Well, the universe at large is still gone. We're not saving them if we do that. The only place I can technically think we could save is if I go to the quantum moon. Let's see if we can find our little buddy out there. Give it a second. Quantum. Well, anyway. If we go to the quantum moon and go to where that one the mine is, the one that escaped the death in some way. But it's other way. They're just trapped as much as we are. They didn't outlive them. They didn't even live themselves. It's just an echo of them. Something that the quantum effects twisted and mold. An echo of the eye. In possibly its pure form. No, so I don't think that's the point of the game. To survive. It's more of a... There's a tomorrow. Even if you can't feel it. There's a tomorrow. There will be tomorrow for you. For everyone else. Until eventually... Either it ends, like it doesn't here, and there's a break, or it'll continue some other way. Like, even without humans in this world, there's always something. There will always be planets. Stardust, the energy. Even if there's a heat death in the universe, I still believe there's a tomorrow. That might be weird to think about, just like, oh, you think of that as a tomorrow? A little bit. Like, time is a social construct, sure, but... Oh, oxygen remaining. I think I have enough time. Here we go. Now, what you want to do is do this. It should arrive right about... now. Come on. Hello, and I remember getting so excited when I first saw that. The music welling. I didn't know what this meant. Now, let's go out. Crazy. Hello, Core. Not as nimble as I used to be, but come with me. Presses on. Hello, ship. We got a trip to go to. Where's that goddamn bramble? I'm a little nervous. If I fuck up, I'm fucking up. Beyond belief. Breathe. I should be safe here. No signs of fish. Looking for that. The grave. On scout. Come on. Now, we follow our scout. Now, just drift through the fish. I hate this pot. I hate this pot. Don't bump into it. Don't get nervous. I've got time. I'm good when I get near the eggs, I believe. Till then, drift. breathe. I'm fine. I'm here. Drift slightly. Go. Hello, ship. Long time no see. Hello. Entry point now. Time to pull up the code. Because I am too packed to remember it fully. Now, we have this we have to do. Wait. Before we do that. Warp core. Okay. There we go. So, now. That's another one. This is the most attacking one. Oh. So, let's start. That's be it. I didn't talk during that entire thing. Jesus Christ. That not much at least. Oh. I got even more stressed the first time than the first time I did this. It's our son. Let's open. What's this? I forgot if the museum was there. Welcome to the Eye. A familiar place of which I remember fondly. When I heard the sounds and saw this place the first time, I was in awe and mostly scared. You have no core. You have no sense of safety. You're just walking on a place that looks like it's ready to strike you with a random bit of energy of unknown proportions. And I just walked. trees detected. I wondered why there's trees. Why they would pop in and out existence. Why everything would. He was leading me to this. Rocks would appear. Disappear. It was pure fear. And I saw this. What we saw in the quantum moon so long ago. But at the end, at least I thought. And then, you have to follow the rules of this world. This tiny little world. Salad, looking into the void. This is the exact ledge I went off of too. Down the hatch. We... Nothing but endless voids. And we come to possibly one of the most trippiest parts of the game. I was so confused when I saw this. I was like, wait, why are we back here? The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Hothan is able to reach the eye of the universe. When I read that, I was like, okay. So it knows I'm here. Or do I know I'm here? And then there's this little guy. All of the life forms who appears in the upcoming Death universe will be. We'll miss the anglefish in the least. Damn right. Still scared me at the very end, you freaking freaks of the deep. Here we see all the planets into the supernova. At the end of lifespan, the sun collapses under its own gravity and then exploded in a violet supernova. And if I remember correctly, supernovas do lead to a new star most of the time and new planets. It's like its matter is transforming in such a way that it's all that excess energy uses just goes. Now, as for this, the radio tower in Timberhearth was built to receive transmittance from a deep space satellite and housed some of the last ever photos taken of the entire solar system. One of those photos revealed the existence of an invisible ring world inhabited by species who present as solar systems predated even the Nomai. This species traveled from nearby star system to reach the eye of the universe, but was horrified by what they discovered, decided to block the eye signal so no one else would ever find it. One individual, however, rebelled against the decisions and was able to briefly release the eye signal back into space before being caught in prison in solitude for this betrayal. That basically Justin. That's it. There's no writing on the wall. No other mysteries to be solved here. gravity to mess around with to get you introduced for how some of the puzzles work. The hints of the fish. Nothing. Just your accomplishments that you've made throughout this humble little handcrafted universe. We observe again. Goodbye, stars. On to the stars we go. Until we walk through this lovely area, looking at the galaxies, the vast dark forest, as I've learned to call one of the theories of space. Dark forest theory? No. When other species are too scared to make noises to others, in fear of something greater, finding them and destroying them. A predatory type connection. Goodbye, universe. Becomes dark, and let's see. Hello, rock. Now you can explore for a while, but eventually I think I'll come upon a campfire. So far away. Hi. Now, if I remember correctly, that is either ourselves or someone else. Oh. And I believe the full effects of the quantum is happening right now. I always get a little bit smoky. Hello, fella. The first ever nomai that most people run into, including myself. I thought immediately, to the moon. Hello, Ashley. Do you hear music? And then my second planet, which would be this lovely location. You do this, you slightly see it fall apart until eventually you can slide in and gather. And now, say hello to the fella who was so afraid but yet crossed deeper into the planet than I could ever on my first try. It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we need the others for this next part. We'll need you, everyone. No rush. Take your time. It might not even exist. However, I did not go to the Dark Brumble. I went to the Twins. Oh, you big, stupid fish. I always like this touch. Did they shock you? No. I wish they did, though. It'd be kind of funny. I got scared the first time I saw that fish. I was like, no, not the end. Not thinking what can happen after. Hello, you daredevil. Aside from the next universe, hopefully there'll be new planets to explore, tricks to be have, volcanoes to dodge, and monsters to not be eaten by. Atson, you found me. Nice to have company around a campfire, isn't it? Go on, go get the others. Wanna want them to miss out. Understood. Let's get a little tambourine, dude. Now, if I remember correctly, that sounds new. I want to save that for last. I wonder, why couldn't I... That's interesting. Huh. Maybe I have to do this one last. Maybe I'm not looking at it correctly. Let's see. Oh. Oh, I see. I was just being silly. I thought I had something to do with the telescope. Now, if I remember for him... He is up in the tree. Need to... It's always dark. Hello. It's nice to be up in the trees for a second. Give them a second. Let's talk to the ones we have now. The stars were beautiful, weren't they? Even our star is what ultimately killed us. Even if I wait here and remember them while you gather everyone. Hey, time, pal. So, you're getting the band back together, huh? Go on, find the others. I'll be here. You don't meet me yet, but you will. Honestly, you also be the one that came with us. Mr. could survive the loop. Oh, this part creeped me out at first because... and then... they built us on the backs of who came before. We go forward. Oh, I forgot that's forward. Oh, Jesus. Hello, friend. Don't have to be alone anymore. And then... I thought for this. Everyone must be here before we begin. Once they arrive, I believe we'll be ready for the next step. I'm glad you remembered me. I'm so glad I was right about the ending. Hey there, friend. Sorry you couldn't be there. Oh. Oh, you really expect me to do this, huh? Well, down seat. Glad you made it home. Oh. Oh. Hello, me. And hello, friend. That's a little bit funny. Rest easy. You were a hero? Didn't deserve what happened. Now let's actually speak to you. Come on, you can keep up. You don't have to be alone. When my kind found the eye and realized what I was capable of, they were terrified. It was too difficult a truth. Took a light too bright to look upon directly. It burned them. When they could not unlearn what was hidden away in darkness, unfaceted. When lost, they did not want to see the story end. My kind were always like this. They weren't always so afraid. I did what I could to set things right, yet I'm still of my kind. You know what they did. I cannot promise our fear won't stain your mind. And so, a choice. I said you want to remember me. Join us. Let's see what happens. I don't want to repeat my kind's mistakes. But if you're willing to take the risk, then so am I. Good. Hello, buddy. I haven't dared to hope that anyone would hear this signal. For how briefly I set it free. Yet here we are. Not yet. I always waited for this moment for a long time. For so long, it's no trouble I wait a little longer. Why you say, so we get out of this old Hanaka? Not yet. You get a Hudson. When you're ready, just say the word. Let's go. It's time. We should send a spark out into the darkness. Now you. Endure, Cesarea. That's as you enter the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Yes. This song is new to me, but I'm honored to be a part of it. Now the bass now. Shall I begin? Yes. Well then, here I go. To new monsters and worlds. Yes. Haha, here goes nothing. You'll be lost, my good friend. So I begin? Yes. You got it. I'll do my best. So I wait to play with the whole group again? Can I start? Yes. I won't let you down. What do you say, buddy? Ready to start the music? Yes. This would be cool. Not yet. Cannot connect with Scout. Look at all that. Got a little close, don't you think? Well, it worked out in the right end, I suppose. I hope there's the beasties in the next one. That's the spirit. Wow, how long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. I'm glad you're there for the last one. I'll tell you what, it's been real fun. I got to help make something pretty cool. So I got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, close enough. It's kind of the thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, don't you? I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains to collapsing inimaginable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what comes next? Yes. I'm my curiosity, friend. Let's find out together. But you don't have to be alone either. And you too. I'm sorry I couldn't be there at the end with you on the planet enough. I tried a few times. I'm glad I got you some comfort. Even if you don't remember it. Even if so now, I had a good time with it. But I think the rules are about to change. Someone will be like you and study them to the heart's content, buddy. Don't worry. I learned a lot. By the end of everything. Past is the past, and now, it's a game. It's never really gone completely. Future is built on the past. Even if we don't see it. Still, it's time for something new now. And now, for you. How beautiful. It's different than I envisioned. Whatever happens next, I think you'll be feared. Bye, everyone. Still got me. I'm so glad I waited. I should be thankful I got to play this twice. There's so many games that you hope you could play for the first time, experience, learn about. And I got to do it twice. I think, especially I was so nervous to do this because I don't know why I picked this game. I just saw it recommended on a Steam Game of the Year edition. Never heard of it, never seen anything on it. But I came in such a time where I was just starting to work. School was over for me. I was being faced with all new challenges, and everything with my dad. It was really nice to have a game that's had a spin on having hope. A thought of next time, a game to play tomorrow, and a story that was leading to a tomorrow. I fell in love with the music, the characters, the story, the lore, the ideas it presented with me, with how chasing discovery and possibilities. They don't mind we're gonna blow up the sun. Thank goodness they fail, because otherwise, who knows? After all their work, a random comet just came along and destroyed them all. If it wasn't for them purposely making so our little tiny fledgling species, when we looked like tadpoles, made it through, it would be the end. And now, we know without the other strangers, the ones that came to the ship, the brave one that got punished for letting the signal loose for a bit. All these chances, how everything could have went wrong, and yet, in the end, we did it. There was no heat death of the universe, it was a new Big Bang. And if you do it in a way, you can think about it as like how we are people. Of all chances, of all obstacles, you, me, everyone has made it. Some stars burn out early, some lead to others. Maybe I read it too deep into it, right? I just like the idea of, besides all chances and obstacles, you make it. You got to see the eye. And thank you for making this game. 14.3 billion years later. I wonder if something changed here. Hello, planets. And there's those little guys down there. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Oh. I didn't do that before either. And in case of you've just went for the ride with me for the first time, and understand why I didn't get so emotional there. Honestly, you have a whole other part of the game to play now. You get to learn the entire story of the Nomai, what happened to them. If you don't want to, well, here we go. Rest of the spoilers. Long ago, before we were even fully sentient, another species came along looking for the signal of the eye of the universe. They crashed into the Brumble, and then 3 escape pods were launched. One got stuck in the Brumble itself, another into the Timber, and the other in the Twins. They spread across the galaxy, reconnected with each other, studying, creating paths to things like the loop we're stuck in. And technology we would use in study of the quantum moon. And using that quantum and loop research, they were able to locate the coordinates of the universe. But then, when they are about to basically head back to the Brumble, or was still studying, the interloper came through, got too close to the sun, exploded. That's why we got ghost matter. That's the dumb, simplified version of which I'm really trying not to cry again. Because I'm glad I got to share the DLC. Before I started, I had, like, recorded videos. I was very nervous to put myself out there on YouTube, worried about my quality. Especially my mic was trash when I started, especially for this game. There's a clip on my channel where I first went to the Bramble, and and my mic is just so scuffed. I'm really glad I'm really glad I waited. It's still getting a little hard to talk. I don't know what's up next for what I'm gonna play. I thought about Inscription, or maybe the new game that's being written by the same guy who did Soma. If you haven't played Soma, go play that. It's one of the greatest horror stories I've played. And it's made by the same people who made Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Also Rebirth, but Rebirth is kind of eh. Might as well. I have to recover for just a bit. Hopefully this is out soon enough. I'm rambling on. This has been Outer Wilds, Echoes of the Eye. And I'll see you on the flip side.